कृष्ण सेवा पाओ देई अभिलाषी चेतो मार शरणला तारा वांछा पूर्ण कृपा करी करो तारे वृंदावन वासी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः मोर ये अभिलाष विलास कुंज दिलो नयन हेरी बो सदा जुगल रूप राशि नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः ये निवेदन धरो सकीरानुगत करो वेदन धरो सखी अनुरत करो सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी अधिकार दिए करो निज दासी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः बिन कृष्ण दासे को ये नमो राह न कृष्ण दासे को हे नमो राह श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा जनवासी श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा जनवासी तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः यानी कानीच्या पापानी ब्रह्महत्यानि कानीच्या तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे यानि कानीच्या पापानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानीच्या तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे यानि कानीच्या पापानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानीच्या तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे यानि कानीच्या पापानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानीच्या तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदे देवी जय वृंदे देवी जय वृंदे देवी जय वृंदे देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ते प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। श्रीवृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ते प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। श्रीवृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ते प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। वृंदा देवी की जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय।
अच्छा है।
अच्छा हो पूरा गला ये हो गया है, छाती में पूरा कफ बना है। अब ठीक है ना आज? जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद शील प्रभुपद। जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद शील प्रभुपद। श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भगति सद्मा। बंदो मोहि सावधान माते। बंदो मोहि सावधान माते। जहर प्रसादे भार ये भव तोरिया जा। कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होते। कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो जहाँ होते। गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्य चिते ते कोरिया क्या। अरना कोरी हो मने आशा। अरना कोरी हो मने आशा। श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति। जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा। प्रसादे पुरे सर्व आशा. चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से. दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित. प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जयते. वेद ज्ञान जहाँ रचवितो. श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु. ए बेजा जो शोक त्रिभुवना. शील प्रभुपाद पतित पावना. हा हा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया. हा हा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया. हा हा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया. ए बेजा जो शोक त्रिभुवना. शील प्रभुपाद पतित पावना. गुरुदेव लो एलो शरण. जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा. प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले. श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे. निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Shiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Koshobha Shiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Koshobha Janavitatavane Jagamana Lobha Janavitatavane Ibadaki Nenitai Chan 밤에 가라하라 라키 내니 탄차 미카테야 되타 쉬니 바사차트라다라 Kibaboshi Yache Gorachan Ratna Simhasane Kibaboshi Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Ibanara Hari Adi Kori Chamara Dulaya Ibanara Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Gosharigaya Iva Shankar Baje Ganda Baje Baje Karatala Iva Shankar Baje Gandha Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala Iva Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujvala Kala Deshe Banamala Kore Jalamala Iva Shiva Shukanarada Preme Gada Gada Akati Vinoda Deke Gorara Sampada Iba Jaya Jaya Gora Chane Arati Koshoba Navitavane Jagamana Loba Korangera Rotika Shoba Jagajana Mana Loba Gorangera rotika shobha Jaga jana mana loba Gorangera rotika shobha Jaga jana mana loba Gorangera rotika shobha Jaga jana mana loba Shanka baje ganta baje Madur 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 baje 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 Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachade Shatarini Namaste Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachade Shata Kaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadvaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Gaura-Nitai, Jaya Gaura-Nitai, Jaya Gaura-Nitai, Jaya Gaura-Nitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo. Haribo, Haribo, Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Haribo. Gaura Premanande Haribo.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Prarikacharya Asutosh Shrimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Prarikacharya Asutosh Shrimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shamakun Radhakund Giri Govardhan Ki Prem Shri Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasiri Gaura Bhakti Vrind Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Samaveda Bhakti Vrind Ki Ganga Mai Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Vrindavanami Ki Mayapur Dhami Ki Jagannath Puri Ki Transcendental Book Distribution Ki, Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Sure. Namaste Narasimhaya. Kuladayane. Hiranyakashipuravaksha. Shira Tankana Kalai Ito Nitsinho Bharata Nitsinho Yatto Yatto Yami Tato Nitsinho
Vai Nisinga Ninaye Nisinga Nisingam Harim Charanam Prapade Avakara Kamala Bharenaka Avuta Singha Kalita Ranya Kasibu Tanubhinga Kesamadrita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Tavakara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Singam Dalita Hiranya Kasipu Tanubhringam Kesamandrita Narayrupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Hare Bharenaka Jaya Nisingare, 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 Jaya Nisingare. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Nara Hari, Jaya Nara Hari, Nara Hari, Jaya Nara Hari. Singh Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Gaur Premanandi.
His Grace Boshar Prabhu will give class. Please welcome. Haribol 3 times. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Please mute your cell phones. Whoever has small kids want to make sound, please take them to reception or on the other side, so that everybody else can hear the class.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopijana Ballabha Girivanhari Jaya. Gopijana Ballabha Girivanhari. Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopijana Ballabha Givanidhari. Gopijana Ballabha Givanidhari. Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Yamuna Tera Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai. Tonight's verse is from chapter 7, text 1. Knowledge of the Absolute. We repeat the Sanskrit together. Repeat after me. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Mai Asakta Muna Partha Yogam Yunya Mad Asraya Asamsayam Samagram Mam Yata Jayasi Tachunu. Repeat after me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Now hear, O son of Pitar, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt." Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the nature of Krishna consciousness is fully described. Krishna is full in all opulences, and how he manifests such opulences is described herein. Also, 4 kinds of fortunate people who become attached to Krishna and 4 kinds of unfortunate people who never take to Krishna are described in this chapter. In the first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, the living entity has been described as non-material spirit soul, capable of elevating himself to self-realization by different types of yogas. At the end of the 6th chapter, it has been clearly stated that the steady concentration of the mind upon Krishna, or in other words, Krishna consciousness, is the highest form of all yoga. By concentrating one's mind upon Krishna, one is able to know the absolute truth completely, but not otherwise. Impersonal Brahmajyoti or localized Paramatma realizations are not perfect knowledge of the absolute truth, because it is partial. Full and scientific knowledge is Krishna, and everything is revealed to the person in Krishna consciousness. In complete Krishna consciousness, one knows that Krishna is ultimate knowledge beyond any doubt. Different types of yogas are only stepping stones on the path of Krishna consciousness. One who takes directly to Krishna consciousness automatically knows about Brahmajyoti and Paramatma in full. By practice of Krishna consciousness yoga, one can know everything in full, namely the absolute truth, the living entities, the material nature, and their manifestations with paraphernalia. One should therefore begin yoga practice as described in the last verse of the 6th chapter. Concentration of the mind upon Krishna is made possible by prescribed devotional services in 9 different forms, of which Shravanam is the first and most important. The Lord therefore says to Arjuna, "Tatchanu, oh, hear from me. No one can be a greater authority than Krishna. And therefore, by hearing from him, one receives the greatest opportunity to become a perfectly Krishna-conscious person. One has therefore to learn from Krishna directly, or from a pure devotee of Krishna, and not from a non-devotee upstart puffed up with academic education." Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Mayi Asakta Manapartha Yoga Yudna Mad Asraya Asamsayam Samgamam Yata Gyanasi Tachunu. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Now hear, O son of Pitar, How by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. Om Agyanam Timirandasya Gyanam Chalakaya Chakshu Militam Dena Tajmai Shri Guruve Namaha Vanchakalpa Turubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Be'evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So, in this verse, the Lord is describing how one can make progress to get out of the condition of the material atmosphere. There's a lot of questions in life. One nice question is, what's the meaning of life and why are we here? There's some very serious questions. This is part of self-realization, is where these questions are. Just like if you have no questions, it means you have no intelligence either. I don't ask any question, I don't know nothing, I think everything means nothing. There's no reason why. So if you investigate, you'll find the reason why. The reason why is that you have minute independence, and by exhibiting that minute independence in an unconscious way, we find ourselves to be conditioned souls. Because the laws of nature are there. What the laws of nature do, they limit the actions of conditioned souls. In the material world, you have the goddess Durga. She's limiting all the crazy activities. If somebody's a demon, then they get restricted by goddess Durga. And they get also punished by goddess Durga. And so in the material atmosphere, it's not total freedom. People like to say, I'm free, I can do anything. It's not actually that way. There's freedom for somebody who is genuine, who has good qualities, who is nice, who is evolving, who has love for God, who has love for other fellow beings. Then there's freedom for that person. To get the freedom, therefore you have to come under the guidance of the Halandini Shakti. That's personified by Radharani. And therefore, these goddesses are there. When you approach Krishna, the first thing you find out is that the goddesses are there. Radharani is in control of this devotional service. Radharani only gives the devotional service to somebody who is genuine. She's not going to give it to somebody who doesn't care, who doesn't mean anything. As Krishna says, as they surrender unto me, I reward them equality. Krishna knows the quality of the person. Because as Super Soul, he knows everything. God knows everything. And as a Super Soul, he knows who is genuine and who is not genuine. Somebody who is not genuine, he encourages that person still. You can, it's for everybody. That's one mistake in the Vedic culture. We thought it was for like Indian people. Then it's all become misconstrued. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada had to come and establish it for every living entity. That's the way it should be. Anyone who approaches God, therefore you have to come to this understanding that is for everyone. Just like Radharani, in the Rasa dance, Radharani is not saying, why is these other gopis dancing with Krishna too? I'm Radharani, I should be dancing with him alone. No, but you see, she's allowing everybody to take part in the Rasa dance. So Radharani is like this. Radharani engages everybody in the devotional service. Radharani is like your mother also, the universal mother. And she's represented by a mother in every home. In every home you'll find a representation of Radharani, representing as the mother. So this is very important to know. And so therefore, Krishna is describing here how to get this perfection of realization in yoga practice. It's not that we just practice bhakti yoga. We are familiar with all the yoga practices. Just like you see, Prabhupada is sitting and like not in a full lotus, but Prabhupada is sitting, with crossed legs. That is the tradition, Bhaktisiddhanta is also sitting with crossed legs. So this means that we're also yogis in the sense that we deal with the body also. We eat properly, we sit straight. It's good practice to sit properly and to stretch your legs. Because suppose you're at a function, Oh no, my legs hurt, I have to get a seat, So this is also practical for devotees. For devotees are yogi. And then further practice jnana yoga. That's why we have so many books. We study jnana means knowledge. We have all the knowledge that's required to make the advancement. Where we get the knowledge? We get the knowledge from Krishna. Krishna is the source of all knowledge. So he supplies that knowledge to a devotee. And so we get the knowledge also, that is, the knowledge is concerning the subtle body, mind, intelligence, and false ego. These things have to be purified. The bodily purification is easy. We don't eat this, we don't eat that, and we eat this, and we eat prasadam, and the body is taken care of that way. We rise early, we take shower early, and we, like it's described here, the main practice, we try to fix our mind on Krishna all the time. That's a transference. Not like I'll think of Krishna on Sunday. But we practice to thinking of Krishna all the time, continue gradually. There's a purification for the mind. How you purify the mind? What is the mind? The mind is a bunch of thoughts, And the thoughts are things that happen, things I'm thinking about, things I want to happen. So all these thoughts are coming all the time, all the time. And if we are not practiced to good thoughts, then all the contaminated thoughts from the modes of ignorance and passion will come up. There'll be a big disturbance. And our intelligence becomes fixed up because Krishna is giving the intelligence in the Bhagavad Gita. Savadama pritya jamamekam saranam braja. Aham tam savapapebhyo moksha shami mahasutra. Without surrendering to the Supreme, then it's like negating the facts, It's something like saying everything means nothing, I don't believe in anything. So how one actually comes to this realization is not just overnight, we get the life to practice devotional service for the whole life, It's not like a cheap thing. I just stretch and I just bend and I get the perfection. This is a life experience, You have to gradually become more and more realized. You'll become realized. You won't become realized Bhagavan realization right away. That's not practical. You'll have to begin with Brahman realization. That's practical. There's Brahman realization, there's Paramatma realization, and there's Krishna realization. In those steps. You cannot say, I don't know what is Brahman realization, I just know what is Bhagavan realization. That's not practical. So Prabhupada, and in the Vedic knowledge, they train people who are serious to become Brahman realized. How do you become Brahman realized? What is Brahman realized means that you're not the body, but you have an existence that's more than the body. You have a happiness that's more than material happiness. You have an intelligence that's more than material intelligence. You have all these things within you, but they're covered due to the modes of nature. This is the first thing we learn in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said, how to transfer yourself from the mode of passion and ignorance to the mode of goodness. That is a whole life experience to do that. And especially in this age of Kali Yuga, it's mostly passion and ignorance, no? Very little goodness. You find very few people are interested in self-realization, but most of the people are interested in passion and ignorance. Which means that this happens naturally. Just like Prabhupada said, if it's the winter, then get a coat and protect yourself. So similarly, if it's Kali Yuga, you need protection from the atmosphere. Because the atmosphere itself, at best, it would hold you back, You only have so many years to become enlightened. It's not like you have this body for a long time, you can be extravagant, you don't need, you're not serious. And self-realization is difficult work. It seems easy, just like you see the devotees dancing, right? That's easy. Actually, that's not easy. It just looks easy, but how those individuals are dancing, you know how long it takes them to come to that point where they can dance like that? You know how long it took to come to the human form where you can be a devotee person? So it is not easy. Krishna makes it look easy. That's the heart condition in Krishna consciousness. When we chanting Hare Krishna, and we're purifying ourselves, we're purifying the mental condition. We want our mind to be in a peaceful state. We're all trying for that. And Krishna says, if you haven't attained peace, then you won't be able to become self-realized either. Because before you become self-realized, you have to come to the peaceful state. That is sattva gun. Means that a person's character have to be, to be a devotee, you have to be a wonderful person. You can't be a rascal devotee, you can't be a mean devotee, or you can't be an unkind devotee. You can't even be an unhappy devotee. It doesn't work like this. It only works through the consciousness changing. So, everyone has different degrees of consciousness there, and by the practices, we can change our consciousness to become purified. And when our consciousness becomes purified, means we'll be able to taste higher ecstasies that come from the spiritual dimension. That's what we're interested in. We're not just interested in not doing this, not doing that, not enjoying this or not enjoying that. But we're interested in enjoying this, enjoying Krishna consciousness and being blissful. That means enjoying. Of course, it's not selfish enjoyment. You can see if a devotee is enjoying Krishna consciousness, he wants to share it for other people. So it's not a selfish thing, or my enjoying Krishna, So all these things have to be learned. It's best you take initiation and become guided by the Vedic knowledge and a bona fide spiritual master, as Prabhupada say here. When you're hearing from Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita and you're hearing from a bona fide representative of Krishna, you're hearing from the same person. You're hearing from the same energy. You're hearing, and as long as that devotee person is in good consciousness, Prabhupada said yoga means a connection. We connect up with the Krishna, we connect up with the energy, and we become liberated by hooking up, connecting up. First thing we want to become connected with is the devotees of the Lord. We should not take the devotees of the Lord like ordinary people, just like they're cheap people, like that. That is why so many people became enlightened by Srila Prabhupada, because they could understand that, but he's not an ordinary person. Srila Prabhupada, he wasn't even an Indian person. He was totally free from all misconceptions of life. So a person like that is not an ordinary person. Like Srila Prabhupada, when he walked, he looked like he floated off the ground, up there practically. If you see him, he doesn't look like a regular person. He looks like a different thing. If you hear his voice, it's not like a regular voice. It's different. So his whole energy is completely different. You'll only know that if you are fortunate to meet a pure devotee. A pure devotee is a rare individual. A pure devotee means a person who has perfected the Krishna consciousness. He's followed all the principles, he's followed everything, he's listened properly, he's heard properly, he's applied himself, or she has applied herself, and therefore the result is that that person comes to the point of ecstasy, where they're really enjoying life. You're not enjoying life until you're blissful. Usually people who are not blissful, they're not really enjoying life, They're trying to enjoy life. But to reach the high satisfaction, they're not getting that, But the way how to get that is being described in this spiritual life, is the way how to get that high happiness and to get that freedom from, the miseries. The miseries are connected to the modes of nature, very simply. Nowhere you'll find this knowledge described so elaborately and so minutely as in Bhagavad Gita by Krishna himself. He speaks it very easily. Even a child could understand, Prabhupada said. But you'll find in Bhagavad Gita, sometimes a big intellectual person has problems. That's the mystery of Bhagavad Gita. It doesn't mean that you're smart so you'll understand Bhagavad Gita. And it doesn't mean you're ignorant, you won't understand it either. It's completely on a different level, It can be, you might find, just like you might find a little baby boy dancing, ecstatic, he's a blissful soul already. And you might find an older gentleman is still struggling to understand what that is, So it's all based on our past life. That is the knowledge of Krishna consciousness. We're not confused by life, We're not confused where we come from, what's the meaning, where we're going. All these questions are answered in Bhagavad Gita already. And it's the real answer. It's not like, as Krishna says, abandon varieties of religion. That's the first thing you learn in Krishna consciousness. You give up this religious idea. My religion, your religion, their religion, some other people's religion. We give up the idea. We also give up the idea that the soul is the body. We give up that idea. So our life as devotees is totally different than regular life. Because regular life, everybody thinks they're the body. And that's all they're holding on to and fight to make it last long and fight with the body. But you don't have to do that because you're not the body. And your happiness is not all in the body, that's all. You have a higher platform of happiness to attain. So when you come to Krishna consciousness, you're coming in contact with your happiness, your highest state of life, the opportunity to reach that platform. And the directions of the bona fide spiritual master and the devotees, you'll find what you need, what you're lacking, you'll find Krishna will provide that. Krishna says, what my devotees lack, I provide. And what their good qualities, I keep that protected. So, in other words, your enlightenment is not only in your hands. Your enlightenment is in Krishna's hands. When you're feeling enlightened and you're feeling elevated and you're feeling ecstatic, it's Krishna's giving that to you. It's not because of your practice that it's happening. And this way, what happens, we form an attachment to Krishna because we're depending on him, just like you depend on a father or a mother. Same way we depend on Krishna the same way. And because of our being depending on Krishna, if you're depending on Krishna, then you'll be taking shelter all the time. You won't be thinking, I can do it on my own, I'm my own man, I'll do my own thing, You won't be thinking like that. You'll be thinking, yeah, I'm my own man, but I'm still under the protection of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is making everything. I'm not making anything. I'm just existing. I'm using what the Lord has given me. So that's practical. And that's called surrender. So when you make surrender, then you get an opportunity to advance. And advance means you have to become a better person. You have to become an individual that has the qualities that belong to the spiritual world. In order to be in the spiritual world. It's not like you go to the spiritual world, then later you develop the quality. No. You develop the quality here. Krishna has provided so that you can find out, you can make a surrender here. Shravanam, that's very important as described in this verse. Just like you simply come and hear in the lecture, what you're listening for, and you have to be very wise and very intelligent to know that, you're listening for Krishna. Because Krishna is in the lecture. Krishna is in the service. Krishna is in the heart of the devotees, making the surrender. If you want to find Krishna, then the only way to find Krishna is to become Krishna conscious. Because actually, you're seeing Krishna all the time. Prabhupada said, we're seeing Krishna, but our eyes are impure, so we don't know that we're seeing Krishna. We don't know what Krishna is. So all these things, no one becomes Krishna conscious on their own. And or no one goes to the spiritual world with that attitude of being alone or independent of everyone. No. And sometimes we think that my life in the spiritual world, what is that going to be like? How am I going to remain there? What is that going to be like? I have no experience of being attached to somebody that there's no bad interaction. So we're thinking that, why go to the spiritual world? What is it like there? What will keep me there? And what is this about? That is the mystery of the spiritual world. You want to find that out, then you have to become enlightened yourself. You'll find that out through yourself. You won't find that out externally. So the acharyas, they provide all these processes for purification. You should take advantage of them. Just like a very nice, easy, the dancing is going on. You cannot be a proud person. Like, I'm too proud to dance. This dancing is only for people who have a childlike heart. If you have a childlike heart, then you will be able to dance and become purified. But if you don't have a childlike heart, the mind is going to be too much like a big man. You won't be able to be Krishna conscious. Especially if you're not trained like that. Devotees, we get the training, just like those who are fortunate like myself. We got the training from Srila Prabhupada since we were like a young person, 16 years old, around that age. And therefore, you get trained in brahmachari life. If you are lucky to get trained in brahmachari life, then you get a good start. if you didn't get trained in brahmachari life, you just enter into household life, then you might have a big problem with that, because you're not really practiced to doing that. And then if your household life is in chaotic condition, then what is your renounced life going to be? Also chaotic. and then you may not even go to the point of taking sannyas or anything like that. If your household life is disturbed, then you cannot make any more progress. So that's why the training is important. To prepare a person for household ashram and further progresses in the different ashrams. So even though we may not get the training, Prabhupada said that any point you come to devotional service, you can make the progress. But you have to be conscious about hearing from Krishna, not just hearing in the lecture. You have to study at home. You have to keep studying, keep reading, keep chanting, keep reading, keep making progress. It's not like we just come to the temple and the altar is there. We make surrender to the altar. No, we have to keep an altar at home. Your deity at home and your deity in the temple is not much difference. We think that our altar at home is just a small altar. It doesn't mean anything, that much. No. The altar at home is very important also, because also that purifies the whole atmosphere of the house. It's also very important to keep some, bhajans going on for your ears, just for your ears, Keep protecting yourself, because the bad elements are there. The bad elements, they want to railroad your practices. They want to railroad your practice going back to Godhead. They want to make a disturbance in that. To test you, you're tested in the material world. It's not like, I want to go back to Godhead, so okay, you can go back. No, it's not that easy. You're called to make the surrender. Just like Srila Prabhupada, what kind of surrender did he make, Srila Prabhupada had, we can't even make a surrender like Srila Prabhupada, can we? Anybody can make a surrender? I can make a surrender. You can make a surrender like Prabhupada. Who can do that? You think about it, Prabhupada came to this country, the story, with no money. And just by the miracle of Krishna consciousness, he was able to distribute that all over the world in a short, 12 years or so. Bam, everything is done already. So, and how could he do that? Because he's empowered by Krishna. The thing is that anyone can become empowered. They just have to make a surrender. Krishna is there to accept everybody. Not only somebody who's very intelligent, very sophisticated, or very... No, Krishna is there, open for everybody. Anyone can make a surrender. So you shouldn't feel like, oh no, you last, you don't. Krishna's going to take you last. You're not considered. No, everybody's considered. Everybody has an opportunity. Everybody's welcome. This is the proper place for you to be. You should feel that. When you come here, you should feel like you're part of this place. Not like you're you're one of the people. You're part of this place. You're part of Krishna consciousness. You're part of Krishna. And by acting that way, we get trained how do we become devotees ourselves? We become devotees ourselves by the association of other devotees. That is the real way that we become devotees. Anything that we get from other devotees. Their blessings, you get blessings from other devotees. And especially advanced devotees. Just by saying Haribo, how are you, Prabhu, all these things are blessings that you get from more advanced devotees. Because you get their good wishes. Simply, it's not that they have to say, oh, I'm blessing you all. No. But just their good wishes like that, that's how we become enlightened. Of course, you have to do the practices. But you should strive to be in good association. Why? So that your mental condition could find peace. You only will find peace in good association. Just like you'll only find intelligence with intelligent people. You wouldn't find intelligence with people who are, just don't care about anything. So this is an evolution that's going on. The soul has to evolve out of the material atmosphere. Whether you do this in one life or the other life, that's up to you. But the opportunity is here in this life to do it as a human being. And Krishna is providing all the information here in Bhagavad Gita, so you can do that. And the temple is here. There are temples all over the world, where the temples are for you. It's for you to make the progress. Krishna is taking care of you. You have to see that. that, okay, the material world is full of problems. We know everybody needs to pay the rent. So many things, there's difficulties in the material way of life. Everybody knows. But the solution is Krishna consciousness. That will bring in the peace, and that will bring the ananda, that will bring the unity. Devotees mean, even in the family, they're united together. It's a unity going on. You have to feel that unity to be a devotee. And so that requires personal association. What we try to do in Krishna consciousness is try to find somebody who knows a little bit more than I do, so I can learn from them. That's not so hard to understand. But these kind of things, due to the false ego, we think it's very hard to find somebody who knows more than us. And that if you're intelligent, you can find somebody who knows more, and you take shelter with them, and then you become enlightened. Just like the devotees who took shelter of Srila Prabhupada, right? They knew that Srila Prabhupada was more intelligent than they were. They knew that Srila Prabhupada was more enlightened than they were. And they knew that if you want to become enlightened, that was probably the only way to find out from him, what do I do? Because the whole idea of the mind likes to act independently. And I'll do my own thing, I'll do my own thing. So that has to be cured by the spiritual master and the spiritual association. Well, your mind, everything, but train your mind to do the right thing. And your mind, of course, it has some room to play. You can play whatever, but at least you'll be instructed how you won't be degraded, and you wouldn't lose the opportunity, and you'll be a very unhappy person. So the Vedic knowledge protects you from being unhappy, from being miserable, from being suffering in the material atmosphere. But we have to take shelter of it. And not only that, but the instruction is there so you can go all the way back to the spiritual world. You don't have to wonder what the spiritual world is like, how you're going to be there, All these things are beyond your wild imagination. So you just follow the authorities. That is the way to make progress. It's not like all material things is going to solve the whole problem. We know that already. But this will solve the difficulties that we have, becoming enlightened. Brahmatmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti Shabdite. First thing, you're not the body. Second thing, that you're in contact with the Supreme Lord. That's called Paramatma. So he's everywhere. And you'll find that is why we treat all living entities nicely. Because the Paramatma is there. And that way, if you understand Paramatma, you can become a perfect human, as described here. Why? Simply because you have respect for life energy. You have respect for the life force. Whether it's a dog or a cat or a human, you see everything as the Paramatma is living in that body also, along with the soul. And therefore your life becomes perfect. That's perfect vision. And one has to practice like this before you can become a pure devotee. A pure devotee, as described here, a pure devotee is always, all the time thinking about Krishna. A pure devotee doesn't have to set a time to think about Krishna. It's that thought is going on all the time. And therefore, the person becomes gradually fixed up into Krishna consciousness. Means that the person becomes very blissful, very happy, and they're able to help a lot of other people solve their problems. Only somebody who's solving their problems can help people with their problems. That's why it's described, a pure devotee. Get the association with a pure devotee. A pure devotee has solved all of the problems. People who are not pure devotee like ourselves, we're still trying to solve all the problems. And it's a big job. You have to work at it. Krishna consciousness is just going to come. Oh, I believe in Krishna, therefore, yes, everything's going to come right away. It's not like that, The thing is that we face, our own impurities are there. This is the problem. We face into the impurities, and we find out what they are, and we address them. That is, you have to be very brave if you want to find out your own failures, your own impurities, your own lack of enlightenment. Then nobody likes to do that. Just as described in Nectar Devotion, there's a whole chapter describing the offenses, This one offense, terrible, blaspheme devotees who've dedicated their life. Prabhupada said that is a mad elephant offense. And there's other offenses, Offense to the holy name, thinking the holy name is just, I like it, it's just a beat. And the whole list of offenses are there. If you find out the offenses, then you can become enlightened. But if you don't know the offenses, then what will happen? You will make offense. We're offenseless persons. We're offenseless conditioned souls. That's why we're in the material world. We're not the perfect souls. That's the first thing. We find our own. We address our own failures, and we try to purify them by, adhering to the processes, and then we can become purified. But if you're not aware of your own impurities, then you won't make any progress. Because the impurities won't be addressed. Instead of addressing your own impurities, you'll find other things. Well, this devotee is not doing good. This other person not doing good. This other person said that. This other person said that. It'll all be a distraction from finding out about your own impurity. So you have to be very serious. Devotees are laughing and they're blissful and everything like that, but they're very serious persons though. They're serious about being happy. They don't take happiness for a joke. No, they look at it very serious. If you want to achieve that happiness, you have to be very serious about it. It's not just funny, but it's very serious. Those who are, just like when they showed Prabhupada about all of these sinful reactions in the Bhagavatam, devotees. I was one of the devotees painting for Srila Prabhupada. So when you showed Prabhupada some of the paintings of the Yamaraj punishing the living and the wicked souls in the hellish planets, Prabhupada began to laugh. Because it's amazing that these things are going on, Somebody's thinking, I'll be a bad person, I'll do wicked things, and everything is there'll be no reaction. And therefore they end up in the hellish planets, So these are the things in Krishna consciousness. Knowing about the hellish planets is also a deviation, It's also helps you in your Krishna consciousness if you know about the hellish planets. It helps you to remain on the right path. So all these things are there. And the thing about in the earthly planets, sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's bad. So people try to balance it off. It's not that bad, and therefore they remain in the middle planetary system because they think it's not bad. Same thing in the heavenly planets. People are thinking, oh, the heavenly planets is so nice being here. You're not going to go back to God because you're like in the heavenly planets. So the thing is that whether you're in a big, nice place or whether you're in whatever place you're in, become a devotee and become transcendental to that place. Don't think that place... Therefore, we never direct people to go to the heavenly planets. We always say that try not to go to the heavenly planets, because you go there, then you can get entrapped there in the heavenly planets also. And then you'll have to come back here again. So it's only Krishna conscious person who knows all the details about all these different things that are available. Usually people in the material world, they don't know anything about what's going on, So we should be very thankful that God is supplying all this confidential information. What He's doing, what we're supposed to be doing, our opportunities we have, the different kind of worlds that are there. Don't think that this planet and that's all. First thing, don't think that's all at all. And don't think that you're the body, when you have to give up this body, therefore your existence is finished. Don't think like that. And then you'll be able to make the progress. So on the whole, every verse in this Bhagavad Gita given by Krishna is for you, is detailed information, how you can make the progress. How you can rise above the bodily identity, and how you can really come to the transcendental, what is called the ocean of transcendental bliss and ecstasy. To get that ecstasy is not different from being a loving person. You have to be a loving person to get that, else it won't happen. And how you become a loving person? That's by association and by practice. You have to practice being a loving person. It's very difficult, it's not easy, because most entities are conditioned in the material world to be, non-loving and non-caring. But that is the practice that's required to be a pure devotee. A pure devotee has to be concerned about other people. Just like Srila Prabhupada, he was concerned about everyone, therefore he risked everything. Prabhupada, He suffered like 3 heart attacks on the boat. You know this? On the boat over here, he suffered like 3 heart attacks, you know? Anybody who suffers heart attacks will turn around, right? Me, that's what I would do. If I got a heart attack, I'll turn around. You know, and Prabhupada came, and Prabhupada was even, going near, hanging out where he can get a ride back to India. If Prabhupada could take that ride back to India, then where would we be? You all probably do nice, you're Hindus. But the other people who are unconscious, there will be no hope for them. So we have to follow the example of Srila Prabhupada, what he did. He's a great spiritual master, and we can learn from him how to be pure devotees ourselves. It's not very difficult, and then, God bless you, you'll be happy, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Nitai Jai Radhe. Sadhana Prabhu, if traditionally we ask a question, so anyone can ask a question. Yes, Prabhu? Yes, you first? Yeah. Okay.
Wanted to ask you mentioned about if we don't engage with our own faults or our own difficulties, then we'll just always look for them in other people. We won't see them, and if we don't see them in ourselves, then we won't make progress. So I wanted to ask you just about what's the best way that we can engage with those challenges and those faults within ourselves, and how can we also offer them into our spiritual practice, offer them to Krishna without kind of like just putting them away, putting them aside and not dealing with them?
Okay, nice question. The effect of Krishna consciousness is if you engage in it, then the faults will all come up right away. So you won't have to be thinking, what's the fault? What is the impurity? As soon as you begin chanting, as soon as you begin dedicating yourself, then automatically all the impurities will come up. And you have to be ready for that. If you don't know that, when the impurities come up, then you'll think something is wrong with me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But actually it's because you're doing something right. So you have to be ready for that. Be aware of that. And don't think that, I'm falling apart. No, you're chanting and therefore that's what's happening. Just like making ghee. Prabhupada said that when you're making the ghee, the butter, everything looks clean at first, and everything looks nice. And then the more you are, then all these impurities start coming up one after the other. And then when the impurities come up, then you have to take them out. Okay, so don't be disturbed by the impurities when they come up. They come up because of your devotional practices. Okay, you have another question, please?
Can I ask open-ended question?
Yeah.
What is real enjoyment?
That cannot be really found unless a person is enlightened. Nobody knows what that is. The only person who knows what that is an enlightened person. So there's no sense asking what that is. That's only known to an enlightened person. So become enlightened, then you'll know. It's out there. The ecstasy is beyond your wildest imagination. It's love supreme beyond your wildest experience. But it can be put into words. You have to seek it out and you have to find it out. It's going to take a life experience, not 1, 2, 3. It's done already. Just like you go for operation, right? You have to take the time to do the operation. It's like quick to do the operation. You have to be done properly. Okay? Any other question? Yes, Prabhu?
To be with a pure devotee, the person will be uplifted. Is it right to judge a devotee? Is it right to judge a devotee whether he's pure or not? Or just seeing other devotees standing directly, being with them, would it not be enough?
We can't really tell. You can tell somebody's consciousness in the way they're speaking. You can tell somebody's consciousness in the way they're acting, in the way if they have love within them, in the way if they're caring. So we can know some qualities. But it's not good to judge a person like he's not a pure devotee or this guy's a pure devotee or like that. Because it's hard to know what a pure devotee is. Pure devotee is just somebody who is totally dedicated, totally surrendered, and totally There's nothing is going to move them from being like that. Prabhupada used to say that all his disciples are pure devotees. But of course, the disciples that fell down, they weren't pure devotees. So, Prabhupada just said like that. So it's not that a pure devotee is not a big position, like that person is a big pure devotee. You have to be very careful. Because when you look at it like that, that's false. And so it's from a different level of appreciation. A pure devotee is a genuine person, so we accept that and we work with that. We don't make the person something artificial, that they're something. And we keep it, understand them like that. But the association of pure devotees will turn you into a pure devotee if you approach it properly. We have to have love and respect for pure devotees, then it works that way. Okay, any other question? Yes, Prabhu?
You mentioned Brahma realization, Paramatma realization, and Krishna realization. So I can understand Brahma realization, Krishna realization, but what is Paramatma realization?
They're both situated there for different levels of devotees. Devotees that are the beginning are on the platform of Brahman realization. Devotees that have made progress on the platform of Paramatma realization, that is the platform of the spiritual master. The spiritual master has to be Paramatma realized, means that he has to have contact with the super soul in the hearts of living entities to be able to be a spiritual master. And then when one gets realization of Krishna directly, that's higher than that. But the thing is that you can't go directly to Krishna realization. You have to go through these different stages of enlightenment first. So we have to take them seriously and know what they are and how to get one. And don't try to become Krishna realized before you realize the other two realizations Prabhupada describing here. These are stepping stones to Krishna consciousness. So it's not like as bhakti yogis, we're beyond other yogas. No, but it means that we are connected to all of these yogas. And that's the perfection there. So it's not that we just know about bhakti yoga. No, but we're conscious of all the other practices of yoga. Okay, so. But Paramatma realization, of course, that's very important. That you know how to treat others. If you're Paramatma realized, you'll know how to treat other living entities. And by your treating other living entities that way, Krishna will be pleased with you, that you'll become enlightened. You only become enlightened when the Lord is pleased with you. It's an effect of God being pleased with you. So it's not an effect of your practices so much. Of course, your practices has to be there. But you cannot learn the love in a philosophical way. You have to learn it in a practical way by association. You have to be loved by devotees in order for it to happen. And that's why association is so important. Okay, okay, and everybody going back to Godhead? Okay, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. One more question? Oh, sorry, Mataji's. That peace is required so much. The peace of mind has to be there so much. And the material energy is a very disturbing energy. It's very disturbing. It's always creating a havoc, And so to find peace of mind, you have to really be strong in your realization and your knowledge. Because you're in a disturbance. Just like if you're in a boat, the boat is rocking, the boat is... how are you going to get peace on a rocking boat? Very difficult, but you can fix your mind into it. Just like Prabhupada, he found peace on the Jaladuta. The morning after Prabhupada had a heart attack, the captain of the ship said he never seen the Atlantic so quiet. Because in the rocking everything, Prabhupada found peace, which is Krishna. Krishna provides the peace. So even in the wild, crazy storm of the material life, we can come to that peace. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna found that. And that was a battlefield. So, we can find it too. All right? As a matter of fact, we've already found it. Okay. So, if there's no more questions, then let us proceed. There's Prashadam and... All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Nitya Nitai. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So let's thank His Grace Bhushara Prabhu with a loud Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Thank you very much for coming to this Sunday Feast program. Is anybody coming here for the first time? I see many new faces. Please raise your hands, those coming here for the first time, or stand up. Please stand up. We would like to thank you all for coming, but especially those coming here for the first time also with a loud Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Please come regularly. It will be our pleasure to serve you. Thank you. Okay, some upcoming events. Tuesday, coming Tuesday, January 14th is Makar Sankranti, or Uttarayan, when the sun starts moving into the northern hemisphere. It's a very auspicious day. People go to holy rivers to take bath on that day. They do charity on that day. They celebrate it. It's also a harvesting day. So they celebrate it with different nice preparations. Tilgul, laddu, and so many preparations. So we are going to have on Tuesday evening a nice program here. You are all welcome to come, whoever can come. There will be nice yagya, Vaishnava Homa, followed by kirtan and prasadam. So you are all welcome. Hare Krishna. January 31st, Friday, appearance day of Advaita Acharya. By his prayers, he invoked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come. We'll celebrate it on the same day. That will be fasting till noon, as well as Sunday, February 2nd. And then Friday, February 7th is Nityananda Tarodasi. That's also fasting till noon. We'll celebrate it on the same day as well as Sunday, February 9th. Okay. Today's feast is sponsored by a few families. Where's the gift bag? One is Jai Dayal Prabhu and Vishwambar Dayal Prabhu in memory of their mother, Prem Devi Dayal. Please come forward. Yeah, you can do. Please come, Jayal Prabhu.
Both of them. Wants to say something.
So let's thank them with a loud Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. And then we also have Sushil Prabhu and Siva Mataji for their son Keshav's first grain Annaprasan ceremony. Please come.
Come forward.
So Keshav will be fed with this nice Mahaprasad kheer with the first grain. Just feed him. That's the first time he's going to taste something yummy. So let's bless him with a loud Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. The parents also like to feed. Please feed.
You also.
No, you feed, you feed. No, you feed, you feed.
Well, later. First you.
He will be saying, oh, what's happening here? My goodness. Haribo, Haribo. Jai. Ah. Yes. So let's again bless him with a loud Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. And for that celebration of the first grand ceremony, he is going to feed you all with a nice Sunday feast. Haribo. So please have Sunday feast. Yeah.